Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. So today in this video I will give you some material about the present perfect tense. And the present perfect tense is used when you done for completing some let's say activity in perfect form. It's slightly different from the simple past. And I will tell you what the difference first between the present perfect and the simple past. The first is if simple past we use the verb to. In present perfect we use verb 3. That's the first difference. And the second uh, difference is in present perfect we use like has and have. Okay, and the one you can search in Google. Okay, so today I wanna tell you first about the theory, the plus minus and interrogative interrogative. The first is subject, example like we, they, are, he, she, it, and others, or name of the object, plus have or has, plus verb 3, irregular or regular, verb 3. And for the negative one is subject, has or have, plus not, and verb 3. If the interrogative we put the has and the have in front of subject, verb 3, and plus the question mark. For example, in the positive one, subject, have, has, verb 3. Example, we have eaten the breakfast. And the negative one, we have not eaten the breakfast. If the interrogative one, have we eaten the breakfast with question mark, like that. And you can search more about the present perfect tense in internet, or maybe you can learn from ChatGPT and others AI. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Done. Done. Okay, maybe once again for the example. The first example is for the positive sentence. Subject, example, we, have slash has. If if you use we use have, and for he, she, it, we use has plus verb 3. Example, subject, we have eaten breakfast. For the negative one, subject, we have plus not, or you can use haven't or hasn't. Subject, we have not eaten the breakfast. And for the interrogative, you can put the has or have in the front of the sentence, and plus the subject plus the verb 3, and you must add the question mark. Example, have we eaten the breakfast? Question mark. Like that. Okay, guys, maybe that's all from my explanation for this present perfect tense. Let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, so in this occasion I would like to give some material about present perfect. So present perfect is used when you already done activities perfectly, and this is the formula of the perfect tense itself. The first I will show you the affirmative or the positive one. This is using subject plus have or has and for three. So many people asking why what have used for what and has used for what. For have it's used for I, you, they, we, and has is used for she, he, and it. And for the negative one is subject plus have or has plus not. It can be short like have can be haven't and has can be hasn't. And the last is verb 3. For the interrogative is just you switch the have or has to the front. So the first have or has plus subject and plus verb 3, and don't forget the question mark. For example, like the positive one, I have eaten. And for the negative one, I will choose I haven't eaten. For the interrogative, have you eaten? And the many people forgot to use the question mark in interrogative sentence. And yeah, that's can I ask some. Okay, I want to ask Rizky. Can you come forward to give example for the affirmative formula?
Anything.
Yeah, just choose three of it. Three of this.
Subject is
You can choose Ayu Dewi or
you
you
have
have.
ini baca apa?
It's that have been do it perfectly. You have blah for three. You can choose anything.
Verb 3 of drive is driven, right? So she has driven, or the interrogative is she can use hasn't or no, Mister?
Yes. Can
So
has.
she
Drive.
hasn't drive the car or driven a car.
Yeah.
Or maybe the interrogative is have she driven a car?
Has she? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Rizky, for the explanation and the example for the present perfect formal. Okay. That's all from me. Shukron for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in today's question, I would like to review a bit about present perfect tense that we usually use in our daily life routine. Present perfect tense links past actions to the present. This lesson explains its importance and usage. We'll cover its structure, uses, differences, common errors, and practice. Okay, the structure first. It's about actually verb. It uses have or has according to the subject, and it's a past participle. The main verb in its past participle form follows. Example: I have eaten. She has gone. So, like also the first auxiliary verb, it uses have or has according to the subject. In here, I have eaten, and she has gone. She has gone. You can see from how it differ the subject. Okay, use case. The first use case is about life experience. For example, let's like talk about experiences. And the examples like this: I have traveled to Japan, and then she have never seen snow. The signal words are ever, never, and before. Second use case, an unfinished time period. For example, I have worked hard today. She has studied a lot this semester. And the signal words is today, this week, or so far. The third use case is recent or relevant actions. The examples, I have lost my keys, or she has finished her homework. The signal words is just recently and lately. The difference between present perfect and simple past is like completed in the past. Like I saw that movie last year. While present perfect is linked to the past. I have seen that movie. Common mistakes to avoid.
wrong time markers. Don't use present perfect with specific past times like yesterday. Incorrect forms. Avoid wrong participles like goat instead of gone. And confusions. Distinguish present perfect from other past tenses clearly. There are some key practice and review like recap uses and try examples and further learning for online resources. Okay, maybe that's all for my quick review about present tense, present perfect tense. I do help. May this presentation be helpful for all of us, and I do apologize if I made any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, bismillah, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want an introduction to the present perfect tense. Okay, so what is the present perfect tense? The present perfect tense links the past and present, showing how past action affect the current moment. It's formed by combining has or have with the past participle. This tense doesn't specify when an action happened but emphasizes its relevance now. This presentation will cover the structural key uses and example of the present tense, perfect tense, helping you understand uh, helping you understand how to express life experience and action complete at an unspecific time. Mastering this tense enhance your English fluency and communication effective. Forming the present perfect. The structure. The present perfect is formed by has or have plus the past participle of the verb. For example, she has traveled or they have eaten. For singular third person, use has. For all other, using have. The example, I have traveled to Italy. She has finished her work. They have lived here for 5 years. Next is irregular verbs. Many verbs have irregular past participles such as gone, go, seen, see, and whiten is white. Gone is go, if you want to see is seen, and whiten is white. Memorizing this help from correct sentence. Use case 1, life experience. Past experience without specific time. Use the present perfect to talk about experience without mentioning when they happen. The example have the example sentence. Have you ever eaten sushi? I have never been to Japan. She has seen that movie 3 times. Have you ever questioned? This question from asks about someone's experiences up to now inviting stories and sharing. Use case 2. Unspecific before time unspecified time before now. Complete action focus on result. The the present perfect emphasizes that an action happened at some unknown time before now, highlighting current impact. Example sentence. I have I have lost my key. They they are missing now. He has cleaned his room. The room is now clean. They have al- they have already eaten dinner. Relevance to the present. This tense connect past action to present situation, showing ongoing effect or completed status. Summary present perfect tense. The structure. Use has or have using has or have plus past participle to form sentence. Uses case. Describe life experience and action at unspecified past time. The next is key focus. Emphasizes the result or present relevance of past action. Regular practice with real example will improve you to mastery of this essential English tense. Seek out experiences and conventional opportunities to apply what you've learned. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this can be good for you. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.